Hi guys, I have a series coming up, doing things effectively, and this is going to be my first video in the series. So let's start off the series by looking at how we can Google effectively. So nowadays, not a day goes by without us Googling for something. And when we know how to Google effectively, we get better results, and thus it helps us take better decisions. So let's see how we can Google effectively. And I promise you guys, by the end of this video, you will have learned something that is going to change the way you Google. So let's start off with our first technique, which is enclosing the search item in quotes. So let me explain you what I mean. So let's say for an example, I'm looking for whiteboard black marker. So this is just for an example. So this is how I'm going to search for this, like we normally do. So the reason I have taken this example is just to make you understand how Google shows up the results when we search for an item. So whenever we search for something which is more than one word long, so here it is 4 words long, it is going to see for the presence of one of the 4 words and it is going to show up the results. So for Google, when we search like this, the exact match is not the case. So as you can see here, it is an exact match, but when you scroll further down, as you see here, the order is not the same. Whiteboard black marker is what we are looking for and in the same order, but here the result shows whiteboard marker and the same is here as well, and here even it is showing up the whiteboard in the results as well. But there are cases when you Google where you have to look for a match, where you're looking for an exact match of a particular search word. So in this case, let's say I want to find out the results where there is an exact match with this search item. So all I have to do is I have to enclose them in quotes. So just put whatever you want to search in quotes, and now you're essentially saying to Google that you're looking for a search result where there is an exact match with what you are searching for. So now let's see what happens. So now as you see, all the search results are going to be an exact match with your searching keyword, and believe me, this is very useful. There are the possibilities are endless. You can apply it in any field that you are, or whenever you are searching for something. I will give you 2 scenarios for example. So whenever we have abnormal symptoms, whenever we are not feeling well, we often look for the symptoms to find out more information on the Google. Though this is not recommended, but that is what we do. We have All of us have been doctors for a day or two in our lives. So let's see how to do this effectively. So now let's say I have an itching on the right palm and I'm trying to see what Google has to say about this. So this is how we search for. So this is just a random symptom. This is nothing to do with anything. So when I search for this, so the results are going to see, as we have seen before, it is going to divide the search item into different words. So this is one item, this is second item, and whenever there is a result that is going to match up with one of the combinations, so the results are going to show up. So here, itchy palm, since it is itching and palm, both of them are present in our searching keyword, the result is going to show up. But here my concern is I want to see the results that is an exact match with my searching keyword. So as we have already seen, I'm just enclosing them in quotes. So now as you see, all the results are going to be an exact match with what you are searching for. So see, it's more accurate and now you have better information. And also, if you are into IT or if you are using tools, then there are pretty much chances that you might encounter errors once in a while. So whenever you have an error, we do search for this. Now I'm just taking an example. Says error some main log 123 dash dash dash. This is, so let's say I'm looking for this particular error, but when I search like this, as I mentioned, the results are not going to be accurate. So whenever, even if one of the results does have this error in it, then that is going to pop up. But essentially this error as a whole is what we have encountered and what we are trying to find a solution for. So when you are looking for a solution of an error, do keep in mind to keep your searching keyword in quotes. So that is going to show us an exact matches with your searching word. And then you have the solution, if it exists, of course. Otherwise, you are going to have a no match showing up. So that is the first technique that we have. So now you can see how it comes in handy. As I mentioned, the applications are endless. The second technique that we are going to see is finding the file types. So let's say I'm trying to find a PDF of rental agreement or a Word. So I am trying to see rental agreement PDF. This is how we normally search. But as you see, the results are not going to be PDF documents. They are in fact links to a location where there is a PDF document with other search results. But let's see how you can search for a particular type of file directly from Google search. So for that we use file type and we mention the extension of the file we are looking for. So here I'm looking for PDF, and let me give you one more tip. Now we are combining what we have already learned. So now I'm going to put these words in quote because I want to find rental agreement as a single search item. So now as you see, all the results are going to be nothing but the documents. So each of them are going to be the documents that you are looking for. So as I mentioned, the applications are endless. You can be looking for templates for the documents, any document you need, or it can be resume templates. Based on your need, you can look for them. So moving on to the next item, let's say you have come across a website that you find very interesting and you want to find similar websites that offer same kind of information. So there is a technique for that as well. So let's say I have come across Amazon and now I want to see all the other websites that are related to what Amazon offers. So for that, all I have to do is related and colon the site name. So as you see, now here I'm looking for a website that offers similar services as Amazon.com does. So as you see, now I'm getting Walmart, Overstock, and etc. It can be for any website that you find interesting. You can look for similar websites. So moving on to the next one. We know that whenever we are Googling, we are finding out items from different websites. But do you know that we can search for something in a particular website directly from the Google? So this is how we do it. Let's say I'm trying to find out best tablet and I want to see the matches only from Amazon.in. So as you see, now all the results are going to be from Amazon.in because I am trying to find for this particular keyword in this particular site. So obviously all the results are going to be Amazon.in, and as I open up one of the results, As you can see, there is a match with our searching keyword and it is from Amazon.in. So whenever you have come across a website that does not have an inbuilt searching mechanism, you can do this as well. If it is available, then it will show up the results. And the last and final one, it's not a technique to be precise, but in fact it is something that we most often overlook. So whenever we have to do some mathematical calculations, we open calculator from Google and we do the operations, but it need not be the case because all the mathematical operations are supported by Google Search itself. So I need not open a calculator. All I have to do is just type in, let's say I'm trying to subtract 20% discount from 5,000. So all I have to do is this. I can run the calculation directly from the Google Search itself. So that's it for now. I hope you have learned something new. Do subscribe and like the video. It would really encourage me to bring more such useful information to you guys. Thank you for watching.